Add a song and make it better. Remember to lather under your skin. Then you'll begin to make it better, 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 better.
One is it, two is it, three is it, the Zam. Philadelphia Eagles, we don't give a riff-raff, firecracker, just boom, bah. Kansas City Chiefs, raw, raw, raw. Man, that was on
Yeah.
the porch a while ago.
What do you want?
He told me, he just knocked on the door, and I've never seen him before, and he says, "Man, if you'll show me your boobs, I'll give you a bottle of wine."
To show your boobs?
My
Oh my
boobs.
God, Mom!
He showed me he gave me a bottle of wine.
Is he still out there?
No, he jumped off the porch.
Well, where'd he go? Which way did he go?
But he went up that direction.
Oh, I got a bag. Oh, I got some phone. Oh, wow. Oh my
You need
God.
to get you need to get her reaction, Andy. Andy, you're supposed to be.
That's mine.
No, that's her Christmas gift.
Yeah.
That's my Christmas. Let me see what I got. Don't break that.
Oh my gosh.
Don't break that.
What'd you get, Dinah?
I love this. Thank you. You're welcome. Have it. Am I the only one that's going to give mine back?
Well,
Grandma. Wait.
No,
Look
not
what
yet.
Max got. Oh.
Oh.
No. That one's supposed to go in. That's water.
She's got the other part of it.
Oh, wow.
You can have the picture.
Max got the roosters.
Oh, she got the grand prize.
You got the grand prize. Woo! That wasn't in the giveaway stack.
Didn't you have one like that before?
I think it was sitting on the floor. We're looking through some old pictures of Olathe when I was a kid, and I found a place. First place I worked at was at a hotel for men that worked on the railroad, and I worked in the kitchen. And I made the candle salad, and I'll show you a picture of the candle salad we made.
How old were you?
Pardon?
How old were you when you were working your first job?
I was in junior high.
So you must have been.
I must have been about 12, 13.
And who did you work there with? Was it?
I worked there with my sister, Tootie, and my cousin, Mildred. They were the same age. They were in the same class. And we were all so innocent. We thought it was...
Also innocent? This is the picture of the candle salad.
This was our candle salad, and we had to serve it to the men that they worked on the railroad.
So tell me exactly what the candle salad is.
Well, you put a piece of lettuce on a plate, and then pineapple rings, and then that thing, which doesn't look like it, but it's a half a banana, and then on top of it's whipped cream, and then a cherry.
And the guys love that.
And the guys loved it.
I would imagine you probably...
Okay, we're sitting in front of Central School, and this is where I went to grade school, but it was an older building at that time, and we had to walk. When we didn't have any overshoes or anything, and we had holes in the bottom of our shoes, so Mom put cardboard in there, and then when we got to school, the teachers would hang our socks and dry our shoes out, and hang socks over the radiators. Yeah, we wore underwear, and it was all one-piece underwear. And in the spring, Mom would start cutting our sleeves and pants back, maybe a couple inches each day until spring got real hot, and then we got to take them off. But she cut them all the legs and the arm all the way off before we could take them off. She's afraid we'd get pneumonia if we took them off too soon.
And so you were born here, right?
It was Tortortino Tetanus Street.
And you had a pet squirrel here too, didn't you?
Oh, yes, I did. Yes, I did. My aunt was going to kill it because it jumped on her once. And so when we saw her coming, I start crying, and Mom would say, just get your squirrel and go sit down with it. So, and I can't imagine having a squirrel in a house, but anyway, I did. His name was Billy. And I loved Billy. Oh, I used to stand on that railing to get on my stilts because I built them so tall. I had to get up on there to get on them. And my dad fixed those stone pillars, and those are original. Those have been there all these years.
Wow. What'd your mom think of moving into a brand new house?
Oh, she liked it. She fixed chili. We had an open house, and she fixed chili, and they danced on the floor, and I didn't like that. I said, Mom, they're going to ruin the floors. They were so pretty. They were all wood. And when we had ham, it wasn't too often, but Mom would always cut the ends off of the ham and put in a pan and put it in the oven to cook. And, you know, I'd watch her as a kid. Well, when I got married and had my own house, I thought you had to cut the ends off of the ham to cook it. So I asked Mom, I said, why can't I leave, how come you cut the ham off on both ends? I said, it seems like a waste. And she said, well, I didn't have a pan big enough for the ham, so I had to cut it to fit the pan. So, and I thought you had to cut it off to cook it. So
I think you told me that you were Grandpa Floyd's favorite.
Well, I think I was, because he always wanted me to go with him to do everything, you know. And he even showed me, he said, come on, Peg, I want to show you how to change spark plugs on my truck. And he put one in, and I watched him, and he just said, here, and he handed them to me and said, you can do the rest of them, and went in the house, and I did the rest of them. So, and the car started. So
wow, that's
I guess
amazing.
I did it right. Ooh, it was spooky. Dad made beer, and he had everything there to make the beer, and he had the bottles and the caps, and I was assigned to, after he filled them, he'd give me the bottle, and I would set it in this thing, and then I'd pull the lever down and put the caps on, and then give them to Tootie, and Tootie would take them and put them upstairs and hide them, you know. And
that's quite a family operation during
it was
Prohibition.
Yeah. Anyway, Tootie took a bottle up one day, and it exploded and cut her arm real bad. She had this scar until the day she died on her elbow. But then we had secret stairs going up there. We could remove a couple of the stairs, and Dad would hide his liquor there. When we saw the police coming, and none of us kids ever said a word. We just, you know, we left the room. Mom made us leave the room so we couldn't hear anything. And we were a happy family, really. You know, Mom kept us that way. Mom played games with us in the house. She liked cards, and she liked playing the piano. And she'd play the piano, and we would, you know, sing. And then on Saturday nights, Buddy and Ted, Buddy had a saxophone, Ted had a trumpet, a cornet, whatever you want to call it. Mom played the piano. I was trying to think, Mom played every instrument. So, but anyway, we would, like I say, the whole neighborhood was Hugginses. And we'd get a sheet and put up, and then they would walk out and they would play on their instruments. It was a night where it was music, all music, and have little skits, you know, just make up stuff, and it was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun.